Here we have the outside of the Compass Omega 574. If we firstly come to the gas locker, you will see that we have room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator itself just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and then screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Make sure the back bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have the corner steady winding handle and wheel brace, which can also be used to put the motor mover on and off. As we come round, we have one of the wind points for the front corner steadies, and above that we have the flue for the Aldi boiler. We do not need to do anything with these particular ones. All we need to make sure is that nothing is obstructing it. Beside this, we then have water into the caravan. So to remove the submersible, just lift up. You can then give it a wiggle and out it will come. And then when plugging back in, push in, make sure it goes into the groove just here, and then flap over. Next we have the vents for the Dometic fridge freezer. Again, make sure nothing is obstructing them. Do not spray a lot of water at them when washing the caravan. We then have the Truma motor mover. And then next we have the grey water drain points. So you can pop a Y-shape adapter over both of these, which can then converge into one bit of convoluted pipe, which can then be dropped into a Wastemaster. Then we have the header tank fill for the toilet. So pop in your pink solution if you wish, and then top the rest up either using a hose pipe or a watering can. Never travel with this completely full, or it will slosh around and make a hell of a mess everywhere. So to drain down the flush water for travel or winterization, we just need to come where the cassette is located. And if we then look slightly up, you can see a little black hose just here, and all we need to do is then just pull the end to drain the flush water down. To remove the cassette, just lift up on the handle and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. Also empties from this point as well. Just remember that when you pour it away, to hold this button in, which will release the vacuum inside. It is also advisable to keep this seal here lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a quick way of giving it a good clean out. You can also, if you look just here, rotate this whole section and take it out, which is more needed if the float mechanism gets stuff tangled up around it, so it's giving you a false reading telling you it's full all the time. All of these now come on wheels with extendable handles. As we now come to the back of the caravan, we can see the rear wind points for the corner steadies. And then as we come round, we then have an access underneath the single bed. And then beneath that we have the location for the spare wheel. Here we now have where the leisure battery sits. So the leisure battery just here, mains hookup just here. Directly beneath the mains hookup point, you will see that we have 12 volt supply, external TV and satellite points. And then we have the isolator key for the Truma motor mover. We then have access underneath the front bench seat, and as you can see we have main supply just here. And then we have the external barbecue point. To use this you will need a barbecue adapter, which is about this long. You need to attach the barbecue hose to it with a Jubilee clip. It can then be plugged and locked into this point here. Once it's locked in, you'll be able to turn the gas on. To then remove it, you just push on the collar, push it up, and it will then release itself.